All right. Good morning. Welcome to the day.
Welcome to the day. Thank you for spending your time with us.
The day is so early.
I'm Joel. That is Jake.
Good
we
morning.
Are Jake and Joel are magic. It is Hour of Devastation Pre-Release Day. Come along with us. We're going to show you what it's like to do a pre-release. We're going to show you why, if you've never done a Magic the Gathering event before, or you are, maybe a little nervous to go up to your local game shop and play for the very first time, why this can be an excellent event for you.
And also, the most important thing is to be all that you can be.
You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna get you down.
That's right.
What is a pre-release?
What is a pre-release?
These cards have not come out yet, pre. The cards will be coming out soon, release. What it means for the average player, for the new player, is that people don't fully understand how these cards are going to interact or what the main strategies are going to be. All that anybody has done up to this point is theorycraft.
Yeah. You see some mechanics in the set, you're like, oh, this could synergize with this, but it all comes down to what you open in your pool. But this is just going to be a really good opportunity for everybody to just kind of come out, hang out, play the new set, have some fun, see if you get a crazy pool.
And for a new player, our 2 points are really the main points. The pool is wholly untested.
Yep.
It's new cards that nobody's ever played with, and so the playing field is evened as a result of that. It's sealed, so nobody can plan a deck. Everybody's got to work, like Jake said, with what they open up in their pool, and that's the only cards they have to work with.
Yep.
And so it evens the playing field like that. And so it's a really good way for people to kind of enter in at a new set. And then, honestly, that's kind of your marker for when I started Magic. I started at, my first event was Hour of Devastation Pre-Release Day. It's a fun way to kind of mark that. One of the cool things about a pre-release too is it's kind of casual. It's a more casual event, at least at our local game store. Everybody's not going in there trying to win the tournament. Everybody's going in there to have a good time and chill on a morning and open up some brand new cards before you're able to buy.
People are going in there to win the tournament.
Sure, but for the most part, okay, as you're building, I've seen multiples of these things where as I'm sitting there building, there's somebody new at the table and he or she asks questions the entire time that we're building.
Yeah.
And people are more than happy to answer them, and I've never heard somebody lead them astray. I've never heard somebody intentionally try and tank them with dumb or wrong advice.
And this may just be like our local game store is great.
Right.
But at the same time, people tend to be more helpful at these events.
It's a fun day. It's a semi-casual day. You can go in there, open up some cards before they're technically released, and have a good time.
We'll see you in there.
We'll see you inside.
We'll see you inside.
That's our shop. Blocked by that tree over there. We're about 5-10 minutes out from first round right now. Not first round, but packs. Gonna go see what we got, see what our pools are, and build some cards.
Yes.
Build some decks.
What's going to come in your pre-release pack is you're going to get 6 packs. You're going to get 1 seeded rare or mythic from the new set, and you're just going to build from that.
Yeah, and it's cool because it's a little bit of a collector item. That foil rare or mythic from the new set has the date stamped on it of the pre-release, and so you get a little memento of the day. You also get a spin down life counter.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Little collector's item. And it's all in a nice little themed box.
Little fancy box.
Yeah, a little fancy box. So anyway, we'll see you inside. Let's get it going.
pretty good.
round one?
I got a bunch of removal, but it's all in board wipe form.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
we'll
I
see
didn't
how
get
it
any
goes.
rare supports. I've got flying and removal. Here we go.
We'll see how it goes.
You can hear it.
Oh, sorry.
Solitary confinement. But if you have that plus necrophobic, no one
Swing for 2. Is that my first damage to you? Really?
Hey guys, my name's Elijah. This is my first Magic Prerelease event. How's it going? Honestly, the environment's great. That's why I love the Prerelease the most. You get a bunch of different people from like different like age groups. Card games really bring people together. It's just a great environment in general.
Okay,
honestly,
cool.
yeah.
And what do you like about Magic the Gathering?
The art's really dope. I like how there's a bunch of different artists. It's mythical, like in comparison to like say like Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh is more like catered to like anime like lovers and stuff. This is more like the sci-fi fantasy aspect, and I'm a big fan of that. The pre-release, you make obviously you get packs, you make your own deck in like an hour time span, and everyone's in like exact even playing field. Some people obviously have been playing for longer, so that's like a slight advantage, but it's all in good fun still.
Right. Okay, dude. Thank you so much for your time.
Round one went really well for both of us.
Yeah. My card pool wasn't great. All of my removal came by way of board wipe, which sounds great in theory. You get Dusk Till Dawn. You
Hour
get
of Devastation.
Hour of Devastation. I also had the guy who's board wipe on a stick. He's a 6/6 who enters and deals 3 to everything else.
Yeah.
But the problem is that I had no spot removal. I had no like exile target creature.
That and you gotta have early game with a board wipe strategy.
Yeah,
Stuff.
I mean, I had some early game stuff. I had the Menace Jackal that you can exert to make a 4/2. It just like it didn't get there. I'm just gonna say something. First impressions of the Scorpion God in limited. Holy shit, guys! Any of these gods, like
It says any graveyard. That's the thing I like about it. It says any graveyard. It's not just your graveyard.
But then not only that, the kid had Mirage Mirror. And so here's the thing about that. Here's
Early
the catch.
impressions, Mirage Mirror, in limited especially.
So
many crazy interactions.
this guy
Very good.
copies Scorpion God with Mirage Mirror, which is a terrible move,
Yeah,
right?
terrible.
So he does this. Mirage Mirror dies. Okay?
So he chooses to sack that one.
He chooses to sack that. Kid to his left goes, now remember, Mirage Mirror becomes an exact copy of Scorpion God so until end of turn. So at the end step, he's going to get Mirage Mirror back out of his graveyard. So, turns out, and also thank you, kid, for telling this guy the rules.
Well, you want to play by the right rules.
No, you do, but honestly, it's on
he
him
shouldn't
to
have
know
been,
that.
and he shouldn't have been interfering.
Right, but guys, that card is amazing. Scorpion God in limited.
I want to know if that's the exact ruling, though. Let us know if that's the exact ruling.
It is, because it becomes an exact copy of the card until end of turn. And the way Scorpion God reads is...
Oh, I know. It goes back to your hand if it goes to the graveyard.
Yeah, and I did look it up. It is true. I had a 6/4 on the board that he could have just copied and swung with that instead.
Right.
But...
And that's
it's
how I
neither
saw
here nor there.
Mirage Mirror used.
was a guy played Mirage Mirror against me. I've got my bomb on the field. He would copy the bomb, they would bump, and I would just be like...
It was like your 5/5 Serpent or something.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Really good card. Really crazy card.
Yeah.
These gods, you know, unless you have an exile, they're just going to keep coming back. It's honestly really, really, really annoying. I like it more when it just sits on the field as a big indestructible thing.
Yeah.
Personally. Rather than something that can like come out and holy shit, it's swinging no matter what, and enjoy that. Here's counters that wither your shit down.
I know in Limited you still want 2-drops.
Yes.
This entire format right now is like you gotta play something on turn 2.
Yeah. That makes
something
sense.
that's decent on turn 2.
And that does make sense. And like really, if you don't have a board presence or anything on board by turn 2,
right,
and your opponent played something turn 1 and turn 2, they're most likely going to win out because
you're going to be chasing the whole time.
You're chasing the whole time. You're just
hoping
trying to stabilize. You're just like, this is rough, you know.
Yeah, especially if they had turn 1 and turn 2.
Yeah.
Turn 2, it feels like though is necessary in this format.
Well, because you
so
are
really,
getting
if you
stuff
go to
like,
draft, look for your good 2 guys.
Yeah, and from a standard perspective, we have like turn 1 Dread Wanderer.
Yeah.
Turn 2 Relentless Dead. Turn 3 Lord of the Accursed.
Right.
So it's just there's so much
you got to curve low.
Tempo. And
you got to curve low. Limited, you got to curve low. Jake and I have been like standard brewing.
Yeah.
And trying to get some shit going. And it's curve low. Curve low and curve solid.
And watch. And also watch for the curve.
Yeah.
Because
you don't want to have any trouble with the curve.
You don't. So, that being said, our pre-release experience was fun. It's always fun to crack packs.
The red die was awesome.
I wish
I was a big fan. Lots of people have been giving this die shit online. I thought it was awesome. I'm a big fan.
This die is resilient, though. You know, it doesn't roll over to bullies. So the shit talkers, you know, they can just. But maybe it does roll over because it's a die. I don't know.
Thank you to our buddy who was our interviewee. Really appreciate it.
That is Elijah. Elijah, we appreciate you, and
thanks,
we appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
Elijah's
we appreciate
a new player.
your time.
For spending...
Friend viewer. Hello, friend viewer. We appreciate your time.
You for spending your time
Thank
with
you
us.
for spending your time with us. Past that, I think I'm tapped out.
I'm tapped out, dude. I want to put this pre-release in the books. I didn't even take a picture of my deck because it's not impressive. So don't expect to see it. It's just a bunch of garbage. I've opened a foil promo, Hour of Devastation. That's kind of cool because it's a card I'm kind of specking about.
Yeah, my stamped foil promo was Oketra's last word. I don't know. It was bad. Not unlimited. Peace.
Peace.